So, have you ever heard of one-stroke painting? It's a technique that allows you to mix paint into your brush to make it ombre. So when you paint, your detail will have ombre effect all in one stroke. I'm Tino Vo, and today I'm going to show you how to do one-stroke painting. So, when it's come to one-stroke painting, we have to establish what is the gel material that we use. And this is one-stroke liners. It makes sense, right? Because some people doesn't know why I named it one-stroke. And it's for this purpose. It's for one-stroke painting. Now, in order to paint one stroke, your gel have to be super opaque, meaning it have to pack with pigment because you have to swipe it once. You cannot just paint it like how you normally would with many strokes. Literally just one stroke. That's why it have to be super opaque. Now, what kind of brush? Well, it's one stroke brush. Isn't that easy? Everything is one stroke here, one stroke here. You can just navigate to all the tool and find the correct tool to use for one stroke painting. Now, tool and material, that's not enough. Tool and paint, that's not enough. You gotta know how to load the brush. So let's take some gel out and scoop it out on the palette. White on one side. Clean this. And then black on the other side. Clean this. Okay. Then with black and white one-stroke liners, you can tell I use it a lot. Okay. And beside that purpose, it's also for painting, for detail little painting, because since it's very opaque, even if you draw like a thin hairline, you can see it perfectly. That's why when it comes to portrait and character painting, I do utilize this. So first is the brush itself. When you take a brush out, don't just dig into the gel immediately. You gotta clean. You gotta take a cleanser and make sure that all the hair are spread out like this. See that? That means that it's all nice and loose. If it's stiff, then gel cannot absorb in it. So you gotta make sure that it's like that. See, all the hair bristle are loose. So gel, it can move in and out of this brush. Smoothness and fluidity is very important when it comes to one stroke. Now, let me tell you how people go wrong, where people go wrong when it comes to this. So what they do, if they learn on TV and they watch one stroke artist do it, they will do the same thing. Just the one on TV did not show you very detail on how they load their brush. What you see is this. They dip their brush in, half of it is white, and then half of it is black, right? So far, so good. And then they will stroke it like this. Okay? And then they move a little to the left, a little to the right. Still, very good. And then they flip on the other side. See, this side is already ombre. This side is not so much. So you flip on the other side. And what you do is you basically try to move a little left to a little right just to blend the black and white together. Now, they start to paint. They started to paint. And what happened is, I mean, it's pretty good still, but they run out of paint quickly. Plus, the black and white is not completely solid. It's streaky and it's kind of see-through-ish. The reason why, because they did not load their brush enough. They only brush a little bit here, a little bit here, and they only coated the outside the brush like this. Like this. I know it's a little gross, but I get a manicure brush. Now the brush is this thick. And if you just paint a little bit here, paint a little bit here, then what about what in here? There's no gel in here. You only coated on the outside. So you have to make sure that the whole thing is coated with gel. So what you need to do is you need to take your brush and press it like this. Like this. You need to press it like that. Okay, see how much more empty brush that is inside? It doesn't seem like enough gel at all. So you need to do that, and you need to add some more in. You need to keep doing that. It's called loading your brush. This is the most important part when it comes to one stroke. It's a loading. And people fail because they don't know how to load their brush. Because people on TV, they're not gonna like explain for you how to load the brush. This is her, Donna Dewberry. Oh, the good old days. So she's the one that started my obsession. When I see her do one stroke, I was in awe. I was like, oh my God, look at all this. How beautiful it is. But I couldn't do it. And I spent 5 years learning how, and I keep researching a different paint, different kind of brush. I done it all, and then I figured it out. It's from the loading. But you see, she just load, and then you don't even see how she load her brush, but she just load really quick, and then the camera move into her painting all this beautiful flower, and I feel with envy because I couldn't do it. And I found out that it's a way people load it, but that is acrylic paint that she used. But these are gel, so it's even more difficult. See, acrylic paint, it dry while you paint, so it's easier. But with gel, it remain liquid. It remain liquid until you cured it, so it is harder with gels. But the effects are amazing, and it's desirable, 100% desirable. You just have to know how to get there. So you see how I keep pressing it out and I keep loading it? You see that? Let me zoom in. Do you see there is a little bit of brown left? That's the color of the brush. It's not fully black and white. See, in the middle right here, it's a little bit brown. It's like that because it haven't packed with gel yet. That still need a little more. Well, a lot more maybe. But you need to pack it until you see that gel have fully absorbed all over this brush. Completely. That is fluidity. Fluidity means that gel move in and out the brush. I forgot that word, but basically it's really fluid, really smooth. But anyway, I think I'm there. Okay, I think I'm there. You only need to load this in the beginning to make sure it's packed with gel. Then what you need to do is go over here and you just brush it out like I showed you in the beginning. You just go straight, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, but don't go too far. Don't go too far left or too far right. Because if you do, it's gonna be all gray. It's gonna be all blendy. So just move left to right, just a little bit, micro movements. And I think we are ready. You're gonna paint one petal and then you're gonna come back and you're gonna do this like that. It's called reloading. You no longer need to do this where you press it out and make sure that it's really packed with gel. You don't need to do this because it's already packed inside out. Now you just need to paint and you just need to come back and do a few more strokes to kind of reload. So let's take our nails. Pigment base. It's a perfect white gel. Everything that Tino has is unique and fun and perfect. But this gel is a perfect white, meaning that it's cover everything, no streak, no nothing. Completely solid white, the most popular product. But it's built for pigment, for perfect pigment. See, stick to pigment. I write it right here so you remember. Cure this, 60 seconds. Okay, before I show you the wonderful magic, I'm gonna show you how I paint it. Let me go ahead and paint one petal because I couldn't control it anymore. I really want you guys to see it so bad. So let me go ahead and paint one petal to get it out of my system. Oh, look at that. Oh, My dream come true from watching Donna Dewberry. Let's reload it. Okay, and let's paint one more petal right here. Ooh, it's like a butterfly. Ooh, okay, let's stop. Okay, so you got the gel. Bam. You got the brush. Bam. That's easy. You need to buy it. That's easy. But the loading, you already know the loading, right? So right now the brush is already low, but you're not done yet. You have to know how to paint it. You have the brush, that doesn't mean that you know how to paint it, because I didn't know how to paint it when I first started. So that's why I have a piece of paper to show you. It does require some practice, but I will show you. This is a previous point, okay? So when you first play your brush, you are placing it like this, okay? So this is the top of your brush right here, gonna be right there. So when you turn your brush, you don't just turn the whole things. You have to turn the top and then keep the white pivot, okay? I have this. I know, it's Tino, it's too much, I know, but that's what you signed up for. When you learn from Tino, you gotta deal with this. So I cut this out. It's a brush, okay? Let me paint a little handle on it. Okay, so this is a brush, okay? Now, when you paint, people used to paint like this, right? Or like that. So they movement are basic. So when you do this, it's not gonna work out the first time because you don't know how to move. So pivot is this point stay, the top move. You see that? That is how you move. Let me do that again. Okay, so this point, you make sure that it stay, and then you just move the top like that. And if you notice that beside the blend up here, you see the black line going all the way down here. You see that? Like that. It's because this. It's a movement too. That's all kind of movement that build into this. So first you go up like that. You go up, and then you go round, and then you go down. So when you go up, that will create a stroke like that. And then you go round, and then you go down like a swoop. So I do it one more time on the nail so you can actually see now. I already explained it. Now it's gonna make sense when you see it. Okay, watch very carefully. Okay, I'm gonna zoom really close so you can see. Get this hair up here. Okay, ready? See the white gonna be pivot, okay? I am moving up. See that? I'm moving up. And then I go around, and then I go down. Do you see that? I twist. So let me show you my entire hand so you know. In, and then twist. You don't move. You don't move your finger at all. You just touch it, go up, and then you twist. See that motion? Like that? That is how I do one stroke. You twist it. It takes a little practice, but you get a hang of it. I have faith in you. But that is a twisting motion. I'll show you one more. This is awesome too, by the way. Let me go ahead and finish the whole flower before I show you another move. This is very exciting for me. I finally gotta pass this on. But doing this, no problem for me. But teaching it, I gotta make sure I teach it right for you to understand. Because that is something that I have been spending so much time wanting to learn. And these are all self-taught, you guys. I find it out the hard way. A lot of analyzing. But cute little flower. Everything is ombre all in one stroke. You don't have to put white and then try to blend out the white. Nope, just one stroke. That's why I call one stroke painting. Now, are you ready to see this? let me show you. Be prepared to be blown away. Look at this. A leaf. Let's do one more on the other side. Oh my gosh. A leaf. Okay, so let's stop right there and show you how to do it. So you already know this motion, right? Go up, going up, twist, going down. So the leap is like this, going up, twist, going down, going up, twist, going down, going up, twist, going down, like that. So it's the same movement, just repeat it like this. Going up, twist, going down, and then up, twist again, down, and then up, twist again, down, up, twist again, down, and all the way down. So instead of moving like this, I move like this. Let me slow down. See that? So I'll show you that on the nails this time. And hopefully you get this. This is a second move, more advanced than the last move. I mean, when I watch her, I able to do it. I just not able to do it well. You know, the gel, if it's solid, it's good. But if it like see-through, then that's mean you need either load or you need to paint, trying to paint better. One of the two. But let me zoom in so you can see. Now watch. Go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. And when you're ready, you just drag. That's a leaf. Okay. Another one right here. Down, down. Okay. And then she even do this cool move where she doing like that, but let's just not pushing it. We're lucky that we can do this beautiful one stroke technique right here. But let me go up here and add another leaf. And I love this, dragging it out like that. Okay. And then there's more, there's more step to it. Let me get everything out of the way. There also this move where there is a pivot point and you go up and you twist, but you don't come back down. You drag it up like that. Okay, so it's like this. You go up, you twist, and then you go up. Like a slow sway. Like this. Let me show you. Okay, you go up, twist, run with it, and then you go up. Isn't that crazy? It can be a fish. You can draw a little fish. So that another move right there. Ooh, that is so crazy. It's whatever that is, an abstract or something. And then, like, if you want to draw like a little like daisy looking flower, then you just need to narrow down your stroke like this. Go up, down. Oh, let me. It's the wrong orders. Daisy I should have black from the inside, but I need more gel, obviously. Okay, but from here I go up and in, up and in. See little daisy or little feather or scale. See that? And it don't have to be this color. I just have it and I show you. Oh, I need to get more. Don't forget to come back and get more. Just do that with each stroke. And yes, you can clear this and you can go over it if you use like a gel that not built for this. This gel is built for one stroke because literally you have to apply thin. When you stroke, you're not stroking over and over and build it. You just go once. So that's why it have to be very opaque. A normal gel would not be able to do this because it's see-through. If you do one stroke, it's see-through. You have to stroke it over and over and over. This is just one stroke. Oh, look at that. All the crazy different effects that you can achieve by using this method. But remember, you must have the right gel, one stroke liners, the right brush, one stroke brush. You have to know how to load it. I already showed you. That's the most important part. And then all the little cool way to paint it. Study it and you shall be good. And one day when my skill is improved and when I'm 10 times better than I am now, I come back and show you an update lesson. But so far, that is what I got in one stroke and I'm pretty happy with that. And everything is from my shop, of course. Let me show you. And I hope by now you know the difference between one stroke liner and art gel. Of course, the easier way is just to do it, to have it, to do it, and you know the different right way. But if not, this is art gel. It has its own category, and this is one stroke liner with its own category. Now, you can use either or when it come to like normal painting, like painting a heart or a little umbrella or little flower, whatever it is, you can use either one because both of these color group are different. So if you have both of these gel, you're not gonna have the same one. Even the yellow or the pink, there's just many different shades in each of these group. So you don't find the color that match. So that's one good thing. But this gel and this gel, you can use it for the similar result. But when it comes to one stroke painting, this is it. You cannot use art gel for this. And when it comes to like painting gel without top coat or making it smooth, then you need art gel. But I have taught a lot of technique to a lot of different kind of artists. That's why I have to have different kind of gel to accommodate them, because some artists love art gel, especially artists that are from salon that love art gel. But the artists that are doing art beside just now, they love one stroke liner because of the opacity, and of course they use for painting like character and a little portrait where there's million of little shading going on. They use one stroke. But a brief explanation will be this is smooth. And I write it right here. It have a creamy texture. It have a smooth finish and it clear, no wipe. It's kind of like chrome. Now, one stroke painting, then what it does is I need to update this poster. But it's dry and it stick to pigment. It have full coverage. But it's super dry and it stick to pigment, meaning after it cure, you can apply pigment on it. So one is chrome ready and one is pigment ready. And don't forget to subscribe us on YouTube at Tino Vo. And until next time, bye-bye. And hope you have fun with your one-stroke painting.